2 years ago, I arrived in New Zealand. At the age of 16, I left my home in Switzerland, my family and friends, to live on the other side of the world for the next 1.5 years to finish high school there, not knowing what to expect and what's to come. And let me tell you, it was one heck of a ride. I fell in love with the most stunning landscapes, like New Zealand has breathtaking scenery. Mother Nature is just so diverse, from beaches and the ocean. I love the ocean. That's really one thing we're missing in Switzerland. To snowy mountains. Like, it seriously has it all. And dolphins. Like, who does not like dolphins? I also fell in love with the culture and the people. Most mornings I catch the bus, which was always late, or I rode my bike to my new school, Torringen Girls College. I loved it as it was so different to school in Switzerland, but still, it was school, you know?
So, what do you think of statistics?
Statistics, it's time and
Lunchtimes I usually spent with my friends, if they weren't too busy wagging school and actually showed up. In New Zealand, I got to experience a school spirit which focused on more than just academics. I also started playing rugby, a sport I never thought I'd play, but you know, when in New Zealand. I really sucked at the beginning, but I love it so much now and I miss it so much. I also miss the New World runs before corral, wearing only socks because nobody cares in New Zealand, you know? Also miss my singing teacher / therapist. No, my exchange was by no means perfect. I had 5 host families, which sounds like a nightmare to a lot of people. But I'm grateful for that, because it made me grow stronger and experience all kinds of different Kiwi homes. During those 1.5 years, I got to meet the coolest people. Yes, making friends in a foreign country wasn't easy, and out of my comfort zone by miles. But that's where the magic happens. I made friends from all over the world and found the bestest Kiwi friends I could have ever asked for. Friends I could be crazy with, get food, drink ginger beer. Bundaberg is the best. Smoothies. I don't know, but it's a theme kinda, I guess.
Sunday morning, rain is falling.
Also, Christmas in summer, weird, really weird. Summer in New Zealand in general is the best though. At the beach, yes, I still can't believe I lived near the beach for 1.5 years. Where I could go with friends. Or surfing. The Mount is the absolute best. It's got everything. From the views and of course, you guessed it right, the beach, where I can feel the sand between my toes and watch the waves crash. Speaking of waves, I also learned how to catch those. Well, most of the time. I went to 3 surf camps, probably some of the best trips I went on, where I found new friends and discovered my love for surfing, as well as Cape Ranga.
Hello everybody, we are in Cape Ranga.
I also went on a 2-week-long South Island trip, where I was in constant awe of the beauty of nature. Spent many hours in the coach, went for dips in ice-cold lakes, got a few adrenaline rushes, and had a lot of good laughs.
Every road to the place. I've been on from my work. Capri mama, take me home.
Speaking of adrenaline, I also went skydiving and bungee jumping while I was in New Zealand. I love adrenaline rushes forever. And back to trips. I also went on some that were maybe not entirely allowed and legal. Oops. But I guess no risk, no fun.
Don't do that, don't do that.
How are we going, guys?
Not good. Awesome.
But I mean, look at this place. Worth breaking the rules? Miss Beliski, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Nothing happened. Alia tried to teach me how to drive.
Tabea almost just killed me, guys.
You're really good at reversing, but apparently you can't go forwards.
I'll just drive backwards. I press it too much.
We made it!
Perfect. I'm gonna pass my learners straight away.
Coming back to the topic of food, Mexicali is the best. Bowls of flat white. Period. And it's time to give a huge shout out to the Nourished Eatery, Shana and the team. You are absolute angels. The cutest cafe with the most delicious food. But I'm sure you already know how much I love you because I was there just a few times. Or maybe heaps. Anyways, I love you guys. I can't wait to come back and visit you. So, New Zealand, I want to thank you. Thank you for welcoming me, for being my second home. I had the most amazing exchange I could have ever asked for. I love you, heaps. But once again, all good things come to an end and I had to pack my life into a suitcase. Leaving home to go home was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I think I never cried this much in my life. Like, for reals, my seat neighbor asked me if I was okay during takeoff because I was crying so much. I'm eternally grateful for all the friendships I've made and can't wait for everyone to come and visit me when they fly over the ditch. Or to see you once I come back, which I know I will do many times. Because all I wanted to do when I landed in Switzerland was to go back home. So, I guess all that's left to say is, see you in New Zealand. Peace out.
We're currently working really hard and striving for success and excellence through our noble work and really nailing down these practice papers. Yes.
Yeah, obviously, working so hard.
Yeah.